Well, all we have left is a bunch of cutscenes.
Yay!
Nothing else.
Definitely not. Why would there be anything else?
I'll pose this way.
And you
and
pose
I
that way.
will pose this way. It's heavily implied that their performance was pretty good.
Yes. Why are some of the students wearing uniforms still, though? That's stupid.
Not a very good look there for the outfit coordinator.
No, yeah, that's just gross.
That was incredible.
Well, I'm impressed. I had no idea how much work they'd put into this.
Well, I have to confess, it's better than I'd anticipated.
That's going to be one tough act to follow. Can we really measure up?
Now I'm not so sure. Are people really going to be into our songs after seeing a performance like that?
Come on, don't start getting all wishy-washy on me now. If your rehearsals are anything to go by, you're gonna bring down the house.
You really think so?
She's right. We'll be fine.
Our concert packs more than enough impact. Don't overthink this too much. You just gotta believe.
Oh, God, no.
This is no time to start doubting ourselves.
Believe it. No, don't be Naruto Crow, please. That's just
What
like
more
the
can we
worst
give
thing you
than
can
our
do.
best?
Don't do that.
No.
Well, hopefully, all those practice sessions help us get it right when we're in the spotlight. As soon as Class 1 clears out their set and props, we need to start setting everything up.
Roger. I'm so excited I could explode!
But what if she did?
Just spontaneously combusted
We're
on the
coming in,
spot.
okay?
Oh, God.
We're coming in.
People, what do you want?
It's George.
I like one of you people.
Toa? George?
He's not awkwardly holding pie.
He's not. That's
Interesting.
true.
Here to give a little comfort to the weary soldiers fighting the good fight?
I'll let you be the judge of that.
Actually, we have a special guest who insisted on seeing you.
That's right, there's more than two in the
Coming
Wii. Oh, it's Husky voice.
Husky.
Roo, 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 roo.
Because that's what
Crow's
I...
mouth.
Whoa!
It couldn't be.
To be fair, I mean, it's the same colors, but a
Angelica?
very different outfit than you'd expect her to be in.
Yeah.
Looks like I made it just in time for the main event. Kinda disappointed I missed the operetta, though. Heard Class 1 was really on fire.
You made it!
Just barely.
But man, when did you get to be such a babe?
Well, a good suit and tie are more to my taste. But this was part of the deal I made with my dad to let me come. He said I could visit the festival if I agreed to meet a few prospective candidates for an arranged marriage.
Gross. Whoa, Toa
appears.
So,
teleported
here I
into
am,
the scene.
Dress and all. You better get a good look now. Who knows when I'll wear something like this again.
Well, if that's your aim, you're certainly dressed for victory.
Yeah, but I think it might draw out your charm a little too well. Most normal people would take one look at you and think you're completely out of their league.
You do look lovely, though. Thanks, but honestly, I've got nothing on the rest of you fair maidens.
We're just gonna let this go for a second.
Oh, God.
I think this is like rubbing cheeks, kind of, but she's not touching Elisa at all.
No. And Emma's just, like, dying somewhere.
The camera keeps turning, too. It'll stop here in a second when it completes its orbit, but...
Angelica!
Ah, nothing like the pure, fresh scent of a woman.
Hooah! Don't worry about that reference. It's a very old movie.
Okay. I was just say, I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
Look it up.
I'm cultured.
It's called Scent of a Woman.
Oh. Okay.
All I've had to look at since going back home is my dad's grumpy old face. I'm in heaven right now.
Good grief.
Well, I suppose some things never change.
Come on, Angie.
Look at Reen's face. Look at him and Laura.
Yeah, I
They're
like
just
how it was fine at first, and then when they reacted and they weren't favorable, they're both like, this is why they were the best parents.
They are the best parents.
What's happening to our daughters?
Please stop.
All right, I've got my fix. Time to move on to my little ladies. Ah, so warm.
They're both
so
broken.
soft.
That tickles!
I should have seen this coming.
Fee, you could have dodged very easily.
Angie, don't get too carried away now.
You do know they could file a sexual harassment claim, right?
It's good to have her back.
I'm so glad she managed to make it after all.
Looks like the winds are favoring us today.
Gaius,
Don't do it.
sweetie.
It's fine. Just let it go.
Gaius.
It's fine. It's a known quantity.
I'm looking forward to your concert. From what I hear, you've got quite the show in store for all of us. Don't go getting yourselves too wound up. Just remember what you practice, put your all into it, and I'm sure the audience will be right there along with you.
Yeah, it's your time to shine. Go on and have the time of your lives, guys.
Good luck out there.
Good.
Ah.
Ah!
That's pretty much exactly what that was.
Yeah. Somebody in there said that. I think it was right, but with everything else happening, it just sounded like a loud noise.
Yeah. It sounded like we were barking. We were embodying the huskies.
Okay, so I understand not making the text match the one person, but why does it say thank you for everything?
Right, when like no one said that at all.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's what their message is conveying, and Japanese people are all about conveying emotion via words.
Yes.
Anyways.
Next, our Academy's very first Class 7 is proud to present a concert.
Yep, all this action matches the music.
Yes.
And that's what
It's a
voices
montage.
sound like.
We didn't want to actually do a whole concert.
No, that would be worse, probably.
This is better with them all being bunnies.
Oh my god, I didn't realize they all had the bunny outfits on
And
still.
really, it matches the white, so
It
it's
does.
fine.
It's perfect. We could not have picked a better thing.
It's a pretty well-rendered keyboard, actually.
It's not bad, considering we've seen some less rendered things.
Okay, so far so good. Nobody threw up on stage.
That's good. Or nobody passed out or anything like that.
Although the person we were most concerned about is here.
Yes.
Notice it was sort of the female contingency that was going crazy for Eustace Machias, and now
Yes.
it's more whistles and cat calls for the Emma contingency.
Yeah.
Look at this expansive choreography. All right, it's better now.
Yeah, that was a little, the walking was a little,
And that actually hit the drum part right.
that was the one thing that matched.
Right, that Elliot looks like he's having the most fun.
He does.
Like everybody's enjoying themselves, but he's like, yeah.
He's like, I love music. It's my life.
Thunderous applause. But
We're
wait,
doing great.
wasn't there a thing?
Brings us to the end of Class 7's performance. Thank you all for coming out.
They start rioting. Throwing chairs and shit.
Exactly.
So it's like,
I don't know what to do about this.
oh shit.
Oh, God.
Team Rocket blast off at the speed of light.
Ladies and gents, you've been a wonderful crowd. And we've heard your cheers loud and clear. So without further ado, I give you our third and final song.
Because on 001, that's usually grand piano.
Yep.
Okay, you're not all singing.
No, we're not all singing. What is happening?
Oh, this is Machias. It's all supposed to still be Emma, but
Like, we should be harmonizing, but there's no other sound, so
yeah,
it's just
or just
like,
adding to the melody or something.
Right. It just sounds like we're all crazy. Or it looks like we're all crazy.
Everyone,
Oh.
join in!
Oh shit!
Oh,
they would have had
God.
to get 5 singers though. He's right on board. Yes!
I will sing my heart out.
I've been waiting for this moment my whole motherfucking life. The amazing thing is he didn't pull out any instrument to go with it.
Right? I think he should have.
Maybe
But-
if he had been known about it, he would have been
Right.
prepared.
He would have.
So now there's at least a harmony.
Yeah.
And harmony.
Yeah. And.
I'm just a creeper watching from the balcony.
This is fun. This cat's like, I don't have time for this shit. We've had other things to worry about.
I don't want
Ah!
to sing.
Oh, I didn't remember she was here.
Uh-huh.
Ah!
All sorts of people are here.
Yes.
Just about anyone of importance is here, with a couple of notable exceptions.
Yes.
But damn near anybody else who's worth anything, except for, like, the leaders of the 4 great houses and Osborne are here.
Yeah.
Which is why they couldn't risk security with the schoolhouse is glowing. I mean, I get that.
Exactly. It's a reasonable reason to shut things down.
Now, I'm not sure this is how you can keep a fire contained.
Yeah, that doesn't seem particularly
All right, we're going to
safe.
build a fire with wood on the bottom, and we're going to surround it with wood. And I think that's going to be the least flammable.
It's just gonna be a big ass bonfire. And it's gonna be great, and we're all dead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm exhausted. I'm hungry. I can't feel my feet. I guess that qualifies as a success then, right?
Well, the crowd sure seemed pretty enthusiastic.
As if I had the mental energy to care about what the crowd thought.
I suppose that's the difference between professional musicians and amateurs like us.
I don't think you guys need to worry. We did just fine.
I'll say, the audience's reaction to our encore piece was even better than I'd hoped for.
I guess your plan paid off then.
Boom!
A sorry sight you lot are.
Excuse you? How dare you just barge into our classroom? You're not our teacher.
Patrick.
Oh, it's you.
Honestly, this is what bothers me so much about this class. I know you're tired. We're all tired. But that doesn't excuse this level of indolence.
What concern is it of yours?
At least you could let us bask in the afterglow of our performance before the moment fades.
Still, I gotta hand it to you guys. You really pulled out all the stops for that operetta.
It was really something. You could take that act to the theater and perform to a sold-out crowd.
Great casting, too. Paris fit her role to a T.
I wasn't sure what to expect, but I really enjoyed it.
You did? Well, I can't say I'm surprised, though. Given the raw level of talent on display, who'd expect anything less than perfection?
Praise?
He's like, I was coming in here to shit talk, but now I'm getting praise. This is odd.
I'll stand here and take this.
Yes, this is perfect.
Wait, are you mocking me? If you're all languid and moping around, how do you think we feel? Show a little dignity at least.
Huh?
What are you going on about?
Aha, we did it, didn't we?
Pulling that third song out of nowhere is hardly what I'd call fair play. You even had me singing along. I can't even consider our little wager still valid after that. Good day.
And he just spouts a whole bunch of nonsense and walks out of the room.
And the door slams behind him.
Slams behind him, but in silence.
What was that all about?
All of us reappear in our seats.
I'm
Yep.
not even sure. It didn't seem like he came here just to thumb his nose at us.
Congrats, everyone! You did it!
Thanks, door.
Yeah, I'm so glad that the door announced our victory. Come in, you dumb broad. There you go.
I like how this is all just a normal
What
epilogue.
brings you all here?
Yeah, this is just totally fine.
Is something wrong? You guys are so worn down, you totally forgot, didn't you?
Remember a certain little poll where festival attendees get to vote on their favorite attraction? Well, the results are in.
And you're dead last.
Dead last. You were all expelled.
Oh. Now that you mention it.
The first and last Class 7.
We were so busy, I completely forgot about that.
So wait, did we...
They just finished counting up all the votes from the students and the visitors. Good numbers all around, but classes 1 and 7 were the clear favorites.
And this year's winner, with 1,512 votes, is Class 7's concert.
Why a number? Why not a percentage?
Yeah,
What?
why?
Like, is that a good number?
Right.
How
like,
many votes were there?
Exactly. 1,512 out of how many?
There's a lot
Like,
of people. I don't know if there was like 200 in the auditorium. So that was all that fit.
Right.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Huh. Congrats, guys.
Well, at least that's over.
Aw, come on, is that it? That's all the enthusiasm you can muster?
Well, after seeing all the other attractions for myself, I feel almost as proud of the other classes as I do us.
For what it's worth, my brother and Charles seem to have had a great time.
Mishy Panic was an unsung gem.
Now that it's over, it feels a little unsportsmanlike for us to be the only ones boasting about our achievements.
Agreed. If anything, seeing everyone having a good time feels like a victory for the whole academy.
Yep, every student should feel proud about these last 2 days.
Anyway, I'm here to shake you desk potatoes out of your listless post-festival comas. Or have you forgotten that we still have the after-party to enjoy?
Still got.
Yeah. That's not the line read.
Oh yeah, there's that.
I totally forgot.
It's a tradition to close out the festival with a big party for the students, their friends, and their families.
There's gonna be bonfires, right? And dancing?
Well, don't just sit there. Everyone's waiting for you.
All the bonfires are set up too, so just make your way over whenever you're ready.
Okay, I think we can muster up the energy for one last event today. What do you say we head on over and enjoy the party?
Right. Woo! Party time!
Smash cuts Irene falling into one of the bonfire because he's so tired.
Oh, God.
He doesn't even wake up. He just starts burning to death.
Oh,
I don't
God.
think we need to save.
Nah, we're good. We got this.
What could happen?
What could possibly
I
happen?
mean, I have to make a crucial decision here, but we already know what it is. I'm not going to have any second thoughts.
No, it's pretty easy, I think.
Oh.
Whoa, okay. I feel like
mean-
that's not how fires work.
We went from 0 to 60 real fucking fast there. Elisa has the biggest smile because she's a pyromaniac.
It's true. Her quartz is full
Mother
of
and
fire
grandfather are
things.
still here.
Mm-hmm.
My dad, too.
And my brother, though I can't imagine why.
Elliot, Crow. I just wanted to thank you for everything you've done for us.
You mean for the concert?
What brought that on? You got so serious there, I was getting kind of scared.
It's just that our performance today never would have been possible without the two of you guiding it along. I wanted to make sure that you knew how much I appreciate you doing that.
Damn, man. Is making people feel awkward a hobby of yours or something?
Aw, it's no big deal. Besides, it was a real team effort. Everyone played a part. I mean, look at you. You were a fountain of good advice through this whole thing. And honestly, I should be the one thanking everyone.
Huh?
You all helped me rediscover just how much music means to me. Because it's not just about performing by myself. It's about performing together, playing off each other's strengths to make something wonderful. So I should be the one thanking you. This never would have happened if I didn't come to this academy.
Elliot.
Holy hell, are you guys trying to see who can make me cringe the hardest?
Elliot, my boy! Your father's arms are ready and waiting for you to leap into them!
No, they are. They are ready.
They be. Fiona's like, I'm sorry, I tried to stop him. He's unstoppable.
Yeah.
Does he always have to say that stuff so loudly? Sorry, I'll see you later, okay?
Yeah, later.
Imagine his dad.
Strangle hugged by my dad now.
So the whole group's walking across, and Elliot stops, and his dad's just there with his arms out, like,
come on, son. Son.
My boy.
Come hither. There you go.
This year's festival's been a blast. I'm kind of hoping we can do the same thing next year, too.
That's funny. Oh, Reen.
Though, who knows if Class 7 is even going to exist next year? Crow?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Generally, people stay in the same class from their first day to their graduation, but Class 7's basically one giant exception to everything the school's ever done, so who knows?
I guess that has its pluses and its minuses. But no matter what, it's not going to be the same. We won't have you.
If I manage to graduate, at least. Barring any nasty surprises, I'll be in Class 7 till the end of the month. Which means our time as classmates is almost up.
Now that you mention it, yeah. We'll have to see if we can throw you a farewell party around the end of the month then. Can't let you off easy.
Come on, it's no big deal. Trust me, you're still gonna see more than enough of me next year. Sure, I'll have moved out of the dorms, but I'll be sure to stop by once a week to steal some of Sharon's cooking.
You better. Oh, and by the way, I'm not going to have to call you Mr. Armbrust or anything after you graduate, am I? I mean, we've spent so much time together that treating you like a proper adult just wouldn't feel right.
Of course not. And if I ever catch you calling me Mr. Armbrust again, I'm gonna smack you. Oh, yeah. Guess it's about time I gave you this back.
Isn't this... I completely forgot about it. You've done so much for me since then. Saving Elise, helping with the concert.
Yeah, so much. Those two things.
Compared to all that, 50 Mura is nothing.
The feeling's mutual. Besides, I never return the mirror that I borrow. Makes that coin extra special. So go on, take it.
Oh, by the way, you know there was interest on this, right? How much do you suppose you really owe me after half a year?
Oh man, what kind of racket are you running here anyway? I thought you were supposed to be a good kid.
Well, there's this one second year who's taught me a thing or two about making money. To be honest, it feels kind of lonely to think that everything between us is completely settled and done with. So, what do you say? You still owe me?
I swear, the things I do for love. All right, you'll get your stupid interest someday. Maybe.
Good talk.
I learned a lot.
I think so. Look at this stilted dancing.
I mean, these are high school kids. What do you expect?
I expect them to not move like robots.
Well, they are robots, so...
Well, maybe
Tough.
we'll move a little smoother. We're not robots.
I was like, I don't care about dancing. I'm going to talk to Claire.
Yeah.
Sparkles.
Alphen, I am drawn to the party before us like a moth to a flame, like a starving man to a banquet, like beauty to me. What say you we grace the dancers with the gift of our company?
It's as though you read my mind.
I like that they're only like, what, are they step siblings or half siblings? I don't remember, but whatever. They're always on the same page about stuff. Like, they might as well be 100% related by blood.
Mm-hmm.
Come now, don't waste your time watching. It's time to dance.
No need to worry about formalities tonight. Let's all relax, enjoy ourselves, and maybe let a few secrets slip.
Allow me, Sharon, before every red-blooded boy in this school lines up for a chance.
Is this the first time Gwen's talked?
Jesus, he sounds like a goddamn serial killer. Don't talk ever again, Gwen. I don't remember him speaking before. That's a first, I think.
It's Governor Regnitz's father. Because they sound so alike.
They
Almost
sure
like they're the same voice.
Also, yes, yeah, but
Did he speak in the Highlands?
no, I don't think so. This is new. I don't remember him sounding like this. I feel like I would have remembered that.
If he did, it was fleeting. Almost all of his lines were not voiced, if any.
Yeah.
Weird.
It would be my honor.
And hopefully we never
Madam
hear him
Chair?
talk again.
Might I have this dance?
Of course. Given that our former partners left the dance all too soon, we seem to make for an appropriate pair.
I suppose you're right.
Now, Elisa and Machias will be step siblings.
I cannot thank you enough for all you've done.
Look
for
at
my
this
daughter.
ship.
The best ship.
She likes the older men.
Yeah.
I can, however, ask you for the pleasure of this dance.
Really?
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Ooh, he's just my type, too.
Hmm?
Oh, just talking to myself.
Did she accept or not?
Well, I'll be dancing with all my little kittens by the end of the night. But I suppose I can let you take the first dance.
Well, I don't mind. But seeing you in that dress is enough to make any guy feel intimidated.
They waste no time, do they?
We don't have any dance party.
It's no surprise that my grandfather made a beeline for Sharon, but I never expected to see Mother dancing.
In some ways, it seems as though they're younger than we are.
So Gwen's standing by himself. Oh no, Sharon's behind him. Okay. It's really hard to see from here.
Yeah.
Looks like everyone's having fun, though. Shall we join them?
You've given me more than enough of your time already today. Between showing me around and your incredible concert, you must be exhausted. And besides, I'm sure there's someone else you'd rather dance with here. Why not ask them instead?
And now I don't speak.
Someone else.
This
is all we have.
Elliot.
That's right.
That's funny.
But I mean, we've already declared.
Oh, yes, we have.
It's
But I
Fee.
just think I like that Elliot's also on the list.
Mhm.
He's
Hey.
our win bro. I
Sure.
mean, of course.
I knew it. So, I have a potential sister-in-law now, do I?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, maybe you're right. Maybe I will go ask her. I do feel kind of bad leaving you here on your own, though.
I'm fine, really. Besides, if you spend all this time worrying about me, the music will be over by the time you ask.
Well, okay.
Also, why is like the ground
He's such an
glowing?
Yeah.
idiot.
Yeah,
the
it's like
fire?
Is the fire engulfing her? Because there's sparks around her head.
Right. I'm a little concerned.
Bye, Elise.
Bye.
Oh, Elise.
I came from this direction.
Yes, even though I was dancing just 2 seconds ago.
I don't know why I came from there.
The generally accepted strategy here would be to keep his eyes on you, not push him toward another girl's tender embrace. If you were to only gather the courage to ask him, I'm certain that he would be more than accommodating.
Nope.
Nope. Definitely not.
It's fine. I'm fine, honestly.
Emma.
Oh, no. Why would you ruin this moment?
You hated it the first time, too.
Ugh.
Oh, Reen.
I wasn't expecting to find you here.
Oh, well, I wanted to get away from all the excitement for a little while. How's your sister?
She's just fine. Actually, she was the one who encouraged me to see you.
We need to talk for just a moment about her tail clipping through her hair.
I saw that a few seconds ago, and I was like, what in the hell is happening? And then I remembered it was her bunny tail.
Right,
And I
it
was
looks
like, oh, God.
like they forgot to draw part of her outfit,
It
but it's actually the
did!
tail.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways.
This might not be the right time since you're trying to rest, but would you dance with me?
What? Me? I couldn't possibly. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of people you'd rather dance with, or who are better dancers.
Definitely not. But should I take that as a no?
You should take it as an I'd love to.
Whew, that's a relief. Shall we?
Phew. Phew.
Soon.
Soon. We'll be there soon.
We are also robots.
We do not have feelings.
A slow turn.
Should I be concerned?
This in particular is much better with these outfits.
Yes.
Like, we just went for them for the whole game because they're more flavor than the standard uniform, but here in particular...
Yeah. Why would you wear your standard uniform at an event like this? Dumb.
Everyone's still having fun.
It makes sense. This festival is practically the culmination of everything we've done since the start of the year. I'm sure everyone has plenty of things they want to talk about with each other.
You're probably right.
I'm really sorry. I feel like I've done nothing but keep secrets from all of you since we first met.
You don't need to apologize for that. It's not like you were doing it to hurt or trick us or anything, right?
Of course not. But I still feel so guilty about having to do it. Even though we've spent so much time together, I feel like I'm not really one of you. That I don't belong here.
That's not true. You do belong here. You're an important part of our class, and every one of us cares about you.
Really?
Everybody has their secrets. You don't need to share every little detail of your life for someone to understand you. But if you ever feel like your secrets are too heavy to handle alone, I'm always willing to listen. It doesn't matter what it is. We'll be there, ready to accept it, and whatever it might mean about you.
Reen. I'm sure that someday I'll be able to tell you the truth. So, will you be willing to hold on until then?
No matter how long it takes.
Thank you.
Humph.
The cat is disapproving.
Third wheel.
After that, I went back to see Elise.
Magic moment. I wonder if that's... I think you get a trophy for each person you do that with, so I assume that title is,
that's unique
on purpose.
to her, yeah.
That's why that save is there, so you can load up anybody else that you've achieved that with.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'm not doing that.
But by then, that memorable evening was approaching its end.
So we think like, oh, this is like a nice little like happy ending. We wrap things up and like all of it comes fine, and then things are about to take a turn here in a moment.
Yep.
Reen? Elise?
Claire?
Good evening, Captain. You must be exhausted.
Oh, well, it's not as though I performed on stage in front of an auditorium full of people or anything. I really enjoyed your concert, by the way. That's the kind of thing that makes me proud to be an alumnus.
Wait, what? You were a student here?
That's right. I was part of the Academy's 216th graduating class. And since you'll be part of its 221st, I suppose that makes me 5 years your senior.
Let's date.
Totally legal.
Wait.
I had no idea. Why didn't you mention it until just now?
Given that we only ever met while you were on your field studies, it didn't seem pertinent. Besides, once people graduate, they tend to leave their ties to their school behind. Especially here at Thor's.
Because it's a military academy?
Exactly. Roughly 40% of the graduates here go on to join the military. Not always the same branch or even the same army. About 30% join the Imperial Army, and 10% go to a provincial force. Students who are best friends one day might find themselves enemies the next.
Reen.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill your happy mood like this. But I'm sure you're well aware of what may lie ahead. That we're teetering on the brink of an era of upheaval.
I'm aware.
Does this have something to do with the issues in Crossbell I've been hearing about?
Yes, amongst other things. It seems as though everyone on the continent is ready to go to war with everyone else. But that's why it's so important that we're able to stand strong no matter what happens. Though, judging by how well Class 7 has performed on their field studies, I'm sure you'll all be fine in that regard. Here's hoping that I get the chance to help you out again sometime. Even if I'll have to be careful not to draw the ire of that instructor of yours while I'm doing so.
I'm just glad to know that you have her back. Thank you for that.
You're quite well.
It
Please,
begins.
excuse me a moment.
Yep. She killed the happy mood, and it's only going to continue.
Yes, without speaking. Mm-hmm. What?
What's going on?
And you're certain of this? Understood. I'll return at once. Yes, I will escort them back to Valflame Palace myself. I'm afraid I have to excuse myself.
And when she go, they go.
Yeah.
The smile that was on our good rose petal loving friend's face faded very quickly there.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry, Elise. My brothers requested that we return to Heimdall right away. But as we're going back by car, I thought I'd offer you a ride home. But...
Elise, I think you should go back with them for now. I'll call you later to make sure you're okay.
Well, all right.
I don't know what's happening, but I can tell it's serious.
Yeah, we have the serious music.
Sorry to drop this on you so quickly, Reen. I'm sure someone from the Academy will fill you in shortly.
Fill me in? On what?
If you'll excuse us.
Don't worry. We'll be sure to get Elise back to the Academy safely.
I miss you already, Oliver.
I know, right? Me too. Oliver is best boy.
And there goes Craig, and there goes the Radiant Blade Matt. Like, everybody's like, okay, well, we all got news, and we're all leaving because we're all important.
Yes, goodbye.
Reen!
Does anyone have any idea what's going on?
I'm afraid not. I've never seen Father behave like that before.
My mother's the same way. She got a message of some kind and just changed.
Ditto my father. I think it was someone from Heimdall who got in touch with him.
Dad.
Yeah.
One thing is certain. Something terrible has happened.
My dad turned pale and was gone before I could ask what happened. It sounded like he received a report from Instructor Neidhart, though.
Hold on. Neidhart's supposed to be... He was at Corellia Fortress with the 4th Armored Division on some sort of mission, right?
Speaking of which, has anyone seen Toa or Instructor Sarah?
Speaking of,
Hey, here they come.
time to stop beating around the bush.
Students and visitors, I cannot thank you enough for your attendance today. I hereby proclaim the 127th Thor's Military Academy Festival complete.
And no one leaves. We're all just standing.
Like, yeah, and?
Anything else?
But I am afraid I must announce this with a heavy heart, as we have just received word from the Imperial government that this evening, Corellia Fortress, which rests on the eastern border of the Empire, has been destroyed. No, destruction is an inadequate word. An unknown weapon has erased the fortress in its entirety from existence.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
that's
would
not
ask
great.
that all of our guests, from that region or otherwise, please try to remain calm.
So, Corellia Fortress, we were there.
Yeah.
Nice
it was
place.
Big and ominous.
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean,
now it's been blasted out of existence.
It actually wasn't that nice, but
It wasn't, but
it was important. It was big.
yes.
Whales?
Whales? Woo!
So yeah, I don't think this is a big enough deal, by the way. Now you're like, oh, it's above the fold in its entirety. I think like the photo would need to be the entirety of above the fold.
Yes, I agree. Because like, you can't really tell. Like, you can't really see what happened.
You can, sort of, but not really.
Sort of. Like, there's... You see it later, and it's much more dramatic.
Look,
and...
I know newspapers, okay?
Yes.
It was a big time deterrent.
Yeah.
To get to Erebone, you gotta go through us. Well, now there's just a hallway where you once were, so...
Yeah.
I can't take this anymore. Where is she? Homeroom was supposed to start ages ago.
He's just saying what everyone's thinking.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised she's late. The instructors are probably all busy trying to figure out what to do.
That seems more than likely. This morning's meeting has already blown past its normal ending time.
It's still hard for me to believe all of this is really happening. Having been there, the idea that Corellia Fortress just vanished is difficult to comprehend.
Not all of it, I heard. There are still some parts left and almost untouched. But Instructor Neidhart making it out of there alive was nothing short of a miracle, though.
Those huge railway guns were part of the section that's gone, too. If I hadn't seen the pictures, it'd be kind of hard to believe.
What kind of weapon is even capable of doing something like that? I find myself doubtful that any human could create something so powerful.
We just don't know. All we do know is that it's impossible to make a weapon that powerful even with today's most advanced orbital technology.
And yet here we are, with just such a weapon in the hands of what's always been seen as a mere vassal state. The Imperial Army has their work cut out for them, I'll say that much.
I'm worried about what's going on in the capital, too. It sounds like there have been even more demonstrations going on there these past few days.
Down with Crossbell, they say. Point our guns towards the east.
Is there even any truth to those rumors that Calvard's planning an invasion?
I'm pretty sure it's all nonsense. But considering how there have been tensions between us and them for years, people are just more inclined to believe it.
Rumors are just that. We need to be careful not to be misled by half-truths and speculation. If possible, we should find out exactly what's happening for ourselves.
Yeah. Over the year, we've seen how things are across the Empire with our own eyes. Now's as good a time as any to put that knowledge to use.
Well said. We've had quite the education in getting to the truth behind all the headlines.
That seems to have been a running theme of most of our field studies.
Still, we seem to be missing two of our illustrious members.
Well, there's nothing strange about Crow's habitual truancy. Or did he already transfer back to his original class?
No. He said he was going to be with us through the end of the month. As for Million, though, I'm not sure.
You don't think it's something to do with the intelligence division, do you?
Well, she is an agent of theirs.
It's kind of easy to forget that, given how she usually is.
It does concern me that none of us have seen her.
Boom.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
I made it.
Oh, instructor.
Are we starting homeroom?
Not today, I'm afraid. All classes have been canceled. You can either stay here in the building and study until school's out, or go back to the dorm.
So wait.
Has something happened?
Not yet, but it will. Chancellor Osborne's going to be addressing the nation from Dreikel's Plaza at noon. It's set to be broadcast across the entire Empire.
A national address?
Sounds pretty serious. And given the timing...
Indeed. It's not hard to imagine what's on his agenda.
Come on, guys. Straighten up. You're students of Thor's Military Academy, and that makes you all cadets. Whatever careers you choose, military or civilian, you need to know how to act decisively in an emergency. So right now, I don't want you to look away from what's happening in the world. I want you to face it straight.
Will do.
You're right. Now's not the time to lose heart.
As for Osborne's speech, apparently we'll be setting up radios in each classroom so the students can listen to the national address. So if you want to follow along, be sure to be back here by noon.
I suppose I might as well listen to it here then.
Same here. I don't even have a radio.
I do, but for something like this, I'd rather not listen to it alone.
Well then, we can all share in the joy of hearing the melodious voice of our esteemed Chancellor.
Maybe I should haul in some beer and snacks.
It's the only way I'll stay sane through the entire broadcast.
What should we do about Crow and Million, though? None of us have seen either of them all day.
Do you know where they are?
Can't say I do. Crow's practically made a career out of playing hooky, but I did see Milliam earlier this morning.
Oh, so she's still on campus?
At least that means she wasn't called away by the intelligence division.
I'd been thinking along those lines, but when I asked her, she just shrugged and said, "No news from the top!" I doubt she's wandered off too far.
Yes, but lest you forget, she excels at giving us the runaround.
At least it doesn't sound like she's in trouble. We're probably worried over nothing.
We'll just have to tell them we're meeting here at noon if we run into them before then.
Yeah, will do.
Okay.
I guess everyone's going to check in with their clubs. Looks like I have some free time. Might as well see if I can track down Crow and Milliam. At least it sounds like Milliam is probably somewhere on campus. Crow, though? He could be anywhere. Probably best to check with Toa and George first. Maybe they know something.